Hi everybody, it's Az here from HeelvsBabyface on the live servers in the pre-expansion patch leading up into Legion. Now then, in a change of plan to today's scheduled video, what I was going to do was a video about the Karazhan Crypts 7.1, how they're going to lead and link together and all that kind of stuff. I'm going to push that to one side for now, because late last night, very late last night, I was contacted by a small YouTube channel that follows myself, and she's called Tarina. And she had discovered something very interesting indeed to do with low-level characters, a certain buff, and the invasions. And I'm going to bring it to you. So I'm posting up her video just there. The link is in the description down below. That's the OG. So do give her some love. She's the one that passed it on to me to give it to you. So, you know, give the appreciation back. And the title of this video, I'm sure there's people that go, it's fucking clickbait, it's fucking clickbait, it's fucking clickbait. You may think that, but I'm telling you right now, this title, as we're going to see in the vid, is 100% legit. So here I am outside of Orgrimmar on my level 10 troll, and we can clearly see all the preparations for the Broken Shore event. And this cauldron, I can't touch it. It says I need to be level 98 to interact with this. However, if I move on over to another set of vendors, these Blood Elves here, they have the weapon enhancement. And for some reason, they're okay with me taking this. And I'm not one to look a gift horse in the mouth. So I've now got the 1 hour buff for the weapon enhancement from the Broken Shore event on my level 10 character. Thank you, Blizzard. So what I'm going to do now is head off and find the nearest invasion. And for people who are looking to level up characters, I am wearing full heirlooms, including the ring, and I've also got a 300% EXP potion attached to myself as well, just for shits and giggles. So to Ashara we go. Okay, so I'm going to start off by playing everything at full speed, because there's a couple of things that I need to go through. First of all, the buff that we have, it's a proc, so it doesn't happen consistently. But the second thing is, the cooldown on it appears to be ridiculously low. I'm talking about 6 to 7 seconds or so. What the hell just happened to those elites that I was fighting at level 10? Alright, okay. Let's go back through this footage and we'll do it in slow motion and you can see exactly what's going on here. So playing the footage back at 50% speed, I've just targeted the Lumbering Brute. The first lightning bolt doesn't get the proc and only deals 99 damage. But if I stop the footage now, let's examine this picture right here. So I'm going to zoom in and you can tell when the proc has happened from the buff because your hands will glow golden. That means you got it. And then if we look at the amount of damage that I dealt to the mob, the lightning only hits for 99 again. But the buff crits for 208,000. Now this mob is scaling with me at level 10 or so, and it's only got about 10,000 health. That's approximately 10 times the amount that I have, so it's meant to be a bit of a toughie. But this buff is legitimately one-shotting. And it's not just one-shotting a little bit. That killed him, his fucking wife, his firstborn child, his grandparents, his parents, his mother-in-law. You get the drift. It hit so hard, it dealt another whopping amount of damage. Now, this doesn't just happen to all the little mobs here. Let's go to the end of stage 2, where the mini-bosses come in. It's gonna happen. So the first lieutenant comes in, 16,700 health. I'm gonna one-shot it. The first of the lieutenants in stage 2, one-shotted. Here comes the next one. This one's got 20,000 health this time. Let's fire off another lightning bolt. Oh, one-shot it. And then finally, the Pit Lord mini-boss comes in. It's going to waddle itself into position, and it can't attack it right at the moment. But now that I can attack it, fire off a lightning bolt, and then we'll see that, one-shot it. All of the mini-bosses in Stage 2, one-shot. So let's just have a quick look at the actual damage that I dealt to each of those individually. So if we have a look at the first of the lieutenants that I attacked that had 16,700 HPs, I dealt 103,928 damage. That wasn't enough to one-shot it. That was enough to one-shot it 6 odd times over. The second of the lieutenants, who had just over 20,000 health, I dealt 102,619 damage with the proc. That's 5 times its HP. One shot, one shot, one shot, one shot, one shot. And then finally, we have the Pit Lord. Now that clocked in also at just over 20,000 HPs and, bizarrely enough, did exactly the same damage as the second lieutenant, 102,619. One-shotting it times over. Now then, I know what you're going to say to me now. Stage 4, final stage, as can you one-shot the final boss? Okay. This is the only mob in the invasion that you're not going to be able to one-shot. Why? Her HP levels are too high. And of course, the more people that join in the fight, the higher it will go because she'll be scaling. But that ain't going to stop you from being a fucking hero, because even then, you can still hit her for 101k and you'll take all the aggro off everybody because you just had the biggest dick in the whole of the invasion. Whop! You got it out on the table, it made a thunderous crack, and everyone shatter brick. So luckily, if you're on the Horde side, the graveyard is right next to where the fight is going to take place. Sod it, let it run off, get back in. The next spell you're going to cast, or the next hit you're going to do, it's going to proc it. The cooldown would have come off the proc, and then boom, you're going to whack her for another 101k or so, and there she goes back to me. Some people desperately trying to pull the aggro off of myself, didn't work, goes down like a fucking trooper. Like Hercule, the French fighter pilot, went down in flames. So there we go. This is an awesome way to get EXP. I went from level 10 to 16 in 90 seconds when I had the potion up and all the heirlooms. And then even when I didn't have the potion, still went up another 3 levels during that invasion. Awesome fun. I'd do it before Blizz decide probably should take this away from them. So I hope you enjoyed the vid. If you did, do get a thumbs up and also subscribe to my channel. Also, in the description box down below, do give Tarina some love for being the OG and providing me with this information. I'll be back with some more stuff very soon. You take care, everybody. Bye-bye.